Continues at the DP World ILT20, this time from Abu Dhabi at the Zayed Cricket Stadium. Match 27, the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders take on the Gulf Giants. An important crunch game for both sides. Gulf Giants sitting right on bottom of the table, minus 0.36 their net run rate. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders slightly better, and they have a couple of games for the Gulf Giants. This is their last outing in the group stage. Both teams looking for a spot in that all-important qualifier. The Abu Dhabi Knight Riders making one change. Sunil Narayana asking for the West Indian Gadukesh Moti to come into the side. They've got firepower in that batting. Kyle Mayers. Oh, that's just come back in.
Right on the money, first ball.
The Abu Dhabi Knight Riders off and running, single off.
Yeah, pitch looks really good. He only bowled two deliveries this middle.
Just waited and watched that one pass through. Very good over so far. He just hit his straps marker there. Slightly uppish, no damage done. End of a first over. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders 1 for naught. Swing and a miss. That's a really good line to the left-hander.
Beautiful, perfect start. No slip in place for him. He's got third.
Touch wider and a touch fuller.
Weather is
straight to the fielder. Well, he's just flown in from Multan, where it is a touch colder. Great. Straight up in the air. Should be taken. Is taken. It is Chris Jordan, the simplest of takes for his standards. Warren straight into the attack. He picks up Mayers.
a poor shot selection. Playing across.
In at 3, Joe Clark.
Breakthrough. Good delivery. Only scored 130 runs this season.
Oh, brilliant. What a peach to end the over. A wicket. Gets it through for 1.
Another good delivery. Extra bounce there. Nipped back. It's a bit in the pitch with the new ball for sure.
Some of the thrilling games alongside your stars, and that's another one. The stars so far are the Gulf Giants. It's marker there, and you cannot keep him out of the action. They've struck twice now. He probably thinks he's in for a little bit of shape away now.
Struggling. Look at this, another dot delivery. We are into third over. There are only 3 runs on the board.
Another great over, another wicket off it. 3 done. It's 4 for 2. Just away from the fielder. Very tight lines. What a shot that is. What a counter punch. Just the start of things for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. A 1x bat and the first for tonight.
Brilliant shot.
Well, this is the longest. Oh, once again, an absolute beauty. It's with the angle, just holds line and away from.
Well, gets inventive. Sunil Narayana Walker said at the toss when he was told. Warren goes fuller.
Pitches. That's a beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. It's hard to match this sort of shot.
Well, that's definitely a 1x bat super 4. What a beautiful bit of timing from. Well, that's a slower ball you wanted. Outdoes the batter. Good finish from Dan Worrell. A good power play for the Gulf Giants after winning the toss. 24 for 2. Hello. Blessing Muzarabani starts with a wide. Oh, it's a beauty. Nips back from Big Blessing, who's had a good campaign.
Well,
15 wickets so far for Blessing Muzarabani. He's been, to me, Walker, that says the batting's been the issue.
yeah. Oh, No one can bat against this delivery.
Come on, fast bowler. Surely you want to slip.
Also getting nicks going. Ouch this time. This time he couldn't help himself. He had to put bat on it. Just opened the blade at the last second and the rest was done by the keeper. Beautiful bowling.
Well, David Willey coming in at number 5, so left-hander promoted. Well, it's a great part of the world. We're in the UAE. So question number 2, which team has Alzari Joseph? I tell you, I'm sweating with that question. I mentioned. Do you though? Change of angle from Dan Worrell. Exceptional over. And Dan Worrell's work is done for the night. 4 overs, 1.
We've seen great quality of seam bowling from all. Pulled away. Like the fact that James Vince.
4 overs, 13 for 1. It was.
Nice quick single taken. So
I would have liked.
good control in that. Did scores. Not so good for the Knight Riders.
It was a discussion, in fact, you and I had on comms in that particular game, and the only reason.
That's wayward from Tom Curran. Another beauty from Tom Curran. Again, they're always a balancing act for captains against opposition.
In the ground. Should get 1 to end. For the halfway mark, they were.
Yeah, 28 balls now without a boundary, so that's how good the Gulf Giants have been with the. This season.
Does well to get gloves on that.
If you had to ask me, a little bit of lateral movement still existing. Concedes a boundary, and it's been 32 deliveries without one. That's a good start to the over for the Knight Riders.
I almost had a new driver. One of our.
Lots of power in that stroke, but straight to the fielders, so good good stop, great stop in fact.
Ball. In the air, and all the way. The first of tonight. And a much needed one, a DP World dispatch of the day. A courtesy David Will.
Pumped, but straight to mid-on, and it's Tim David, the super sub, who pouches safely and puts Joe Clark out of his misery. Russell up and running. Chuck in his wickets as well that Andre Russell has got in his career. Was him, when you've got one of the best T20. Pulled away from David Willey. There is protection in the deep. Tidy over from Chris Jordan. Got the big. Now David Willey goes across his stumps and he goes high onto the grass bank. Good contact. Very powered. What a wonderful shot from David Willey. 6.6 for the. Good riposte from Blessing Muzarabani. I'm up for that. Russell powerfully down the ground. Now then, Knight Rider fans. 9,000 T20 runs for clubbed powerfully and most importantly in the gap. On a roll now, the Knight Riders.
That's his game.
Oh, powerfully, but there's a man in the deep. Take in. Head out to Rasmus against Russell again. Can you believe it? Russell powers one right out of the middle of the new bat. He's just changed his. Mark Adair in for his fourth and final over.
We're in a different world here, slow ball. It's probably will be by good variation. 5 down on Knight Riders, they are struggling.
Now David Willey, he's got immense power. He finds the middle of his bat and he finds that grass bank. Promoted to 5 tonight. Good decision. Sliced powerfully. Protection in the deep. Pouch safely. Chris Jordan does really well there. For a moment, looking out live, Wasim, I thought maybe Chris Jordan didn't pick up the flight of the ball.
Shot the first up. Again, in control of the shot. End of the...
Well, you look at this innings from the Knight Riders, you just feel that there's no rhythm. Bottom! What a peach of a delivery from Chris Jordan. Just nipped back, hit the top of off. And that was the end of Holder.
Is going bad to worse.
Captain Sunil Narayan. Belligerent from Sunil Narayan. Clears his front foot, goes wide of long on, and executes well. Another play and a miss. 2 dots to end the over. Not ideal for the Knight Riders. It's 100 for 7. Edge. Maybe fingertips for the wicketkeeper Cox. But a welcome boundary for the Knight Riders. There is that bounce again. So as a batter, when you face,
Play that shot with ease, no problem at all for him. But there's a plenty problem here for these two
batless. Yeah, I could understand James Vince not using him. Cut away. No deep third. That will be 4. So good end to the over for the Knight Riders. 9 from it. 116 for 7 with 1 over him.
Well, Jordan is
That's in the air. High enough to just avoid the fielders through that offside. And very anticlimactic in the end. Only 7 for the Knight Riders. Golf. Only 24 runs were scored. When you look at that batting, it was only David Willey, the all-rounder, that really put his hand up, which is 41 from 28.
Comfortable chase. You never know. Funny things happen in this game. For that to happen, the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders will need to stitch together a fantastic bowling performance. Will have to hold on to their catches because there is not much in there.
First ball, 130 kilometres.
Gets it away, gets it fine and gets it for 4. The Giants off and running with the boundary.
Little bit of shape.
Through the offside, crisply timed away. Back-to-back boundaries for Erasmus.
One expat super 4 there.
This time the punch of the back foot should just be the one. A great start for the Giants. 9 of the first over. It's 9 for naught. All ball. Just saw Erasmus come down the track. Pull. Just squares him up. Should be just the one.
Yeah, that.
We saw in the first part of the game, just holding that back of length, 6 to 8 meter length. Very quick and very Oh, lovely length again. Great over, just the two off it from him. That should be a fact. First of its kind.
Yeah, Nobby.
Goes cheeky, gets just enough. Just enough for 4. Erasmus only dealing in boundaries, 3 to them now.
Ball leg side. In the gap will be 4. So belligerent from the skipper Vince.
Vince is in.
For them. The value of bowling wicket to wicket. James Baines advancing, not making contact. And the breakthrough finally comes.
Yeah, they had to take a chance, I believe, if they chased the
Up. That's close. That's very, very close. Yeah, says the umpire. Martin Saggers with the raised finger.
Chalo, everybody. Put your hands together and go.
Gavin.
Hat-trick. And he leaves alone. Is that the right delivery to bowl in that situation was?
5 overs.
Firmly struck. Terrific stroke in that cover region. That's authoritative from Erasmus.
He's looking good, Erasmus. 20 of 22.
Movement once more into the right-hander. That's going to be 4. Leg buys. The signal from the umpire.
A hoik into the leg side and a hoik for 4. For 6, beg your pardon. Much required. It was 16 deliveries since the last boundary, had 73. At the same stage, the
In the air, but in the gap. Beautiful shot. Just got to keep taking risks to make sure that bad ball goes to the boundary.
uppercut, does this go down the throat of third? No, it doesn't. In fact, crashes into the advertising hoarding, a DP World dispatch of the day, and a quite timely go. Does it stay 13? No, it doesn't. Add 4 more to that, it goes for 17. A big over, impetus as well for the Giants. 11 done is 68 for 2.
Flayed away from Tom Curran. The third is inside the ring, so a little bit of width, and that brings up the 50 partnership. A little bit of pace to work with here.
7 ball between Erasmus and
Lovely timing from Tom Curran. That is a brilliant shot on top of the bounce, piercing the cover fielder.
yeah, that's good cricket.
Goes full, goes straight, and Erasmus is good enough. He digs it out and beats Jason Holder, who was sprawling away to his left.
Runs out.
No, we haven't got a facility for cricket like this. Trickles away. It's got to go for 4. Wow, he's pace on the ball and just